Michael, as briefly as you can you sum up the position of the club as we sit here now?
As we sit here now, we are good to go. We have a business plan in place for the next 15 months, which will take us to the end of 2014, if I've got my dates right. And that business plan gives us the opportunity to run the club in a break-even situation, but also with a competitive Super League squad for 2014. The issue that faces me at this moment in time is I need immediate cash in to get us to the starting point of that plan, if you like. The club is faced with some immediate and pressing debts that it needs to pay as a consequence of previous losses in the years gone by, and thus I'm faced with 400,000 that I need. That's the ballpark figure we've put on it. It might be a little less, it might be a little more, but that's basically where we're at.
And if you don't get that, what then? If
we don't get that, then I've other options to explore. I have my own personal money that I've already put quite a sizable chunk in. I've got some of my own that I'd like to live on, but I've still got money that I could put in. We've got players, obviously, we've got assets, you know. I've had offers in the week for some players, so it may be that I have to sell another one. I don't know at this moment in time. I've probably got to the end of this month. The major issue facing us will be at the end of the month players and staff wages, as it was last month.
As you sit here now, unless somebody comes in with some investment, can you not pay the wages at the end of this month unless you sell somebody else?
That's probably the crux of the matter, yes.
Are you hopeful? Are you optimistic since the press release you put out on Saturday? Do you get the feeling that you will get that investment?
I am optimistic. I've had a not a conversation yet. I've had a sniff from somebody who is looking at the club and is looking like he will come in and invest alongside both me and Chris. He doesn't want to take over the club, and it's very, very early days, so I don't want to give false optimism to anybody, but we've already had an expression from somebody. So, you know, that's within 2 hours of me getting here this morning and within 2 days of me putting that press release out on Saturday. So I am really optimistic we can get over this. I'm optimistic we can get over it without investment, albeit I might have to sell some players to do it. But there will be a club here next season. With our best endeavours, it will be a competitive squad for 2014.
You say that, but you know, as well as anybody knows, you've already sold your star halfback.
Yep.
You have to sell. People aren't going to come in for your worst players. They want your best ones.
Yep.
To be competitive, you need a good squad. You need to be able to replace them.
Yeah, and I'm putting my faith in Richard Agar here. You know, Richard Agar has unearthed some quality players for this club. He took a gamble with Tim Smith. He unearthed Paul Ayton. You know, he picked up Kyle Amor from Leeds and turned Kyle into a sought-after prop in this, in this country, in this competition. I've challenged Richard to do it all again. Richard's accepted that challenge. Told me it's not going to be easy, which I fully understand, but he's accepted the challenge.
Is this club being mismanaged in your view?
I can only speak from the present and the future. What's gone in the past, I'm not in the process of bagging anybody. Our accounts speak for themselves. We have overspent to the tune of £500,000 a year. You know, if you look through our accounts. Andrew Glover has financed some of that. Those finances have stopped. Now I have to live with what we've got coming in against what we've got coming out. What I'm not in the process of is bagging people for what they've done. We've all made mistakes. I've been here 2 years, so I've made mistakes as well. So we are where we are, and I've got to go forward with it.
It's a difficult one, isn't it, for you, that you need the fans behind you?
Yes.
But you also need to try to be competitive.
Yes.
And balance the books.
Yes.
And all the rest of it. So how do you persuade those fans to get behind you when what they see on the pitch might not be what they've seen for the last couple of seasons?
This is the challenge I'm throwing down to the fans, and I know they've heard it all before. So, different person sat here spinning the same tale, and I can fully understand that point of view. But I'm sat here now saying to the fans of Wakefield and the business of Wakefield, me and Chris are here, and we're running this like a proper business. We need you on side. We're fully motivated and fully confident that we can put a team on the park next season that can be competitive and survive in Super League. After that, with the monies we've got coming in from the college and the stadium on the horizon, which is still fully good to go, we believe that this club will prosper in the future, especially with some of the young kids that we've got coming through as well. There are quite exceptional talents in our under-16s, and we want to nurture them and build a team that's homegrown and has homegrown players in it. So I would say to the fans of Wakefield, you know, bear with us. I know you've heard it before, but we're not in it to make any money whatsoever. We're doing it unpaid for the love of the club, but we need you on side to help us get through it all. And that's the message I'd send to them.
Good luck.